Guys, so I wanted to do an update on an old video called Cool Things You Can Do with Your Android Phone. This is going to be the 2015 version. There's going to be 10 things I'm talking about. Because my phone doesn't have root anymore, none of these will require root. Some you may not be able to have on your specific Android phone, and others you will. So let's start it off with, first of all, multitasking and multiple apps. So what I mean by that is, so like on my S5 you can have a multi-window. Don't know if you guys can see that, but you can open multi-window apps. So open that, let's say File Manager, and I wanted email. I could open those two at the exact same time. I haven't set up an email yet, but you can basically have two apps open at the same time. Not all phones will have this. If your phone doesn't have it, I'm pretty sure you can download it from the apps. Download an app from the App Store to enable this. But it's really handy if you've got data from one thing and you need to copy it to another, or if you want to look at two screens at once. It doesn't work for every app, as you can see. There is not, like, all my apps are not there. I've got a lot more than just that. So yeah, it depends all on the app and the phone, to be honest. Somehow I just opened Google. Okay. Next up we have, I don't know if I've got it enabled, but typing via swipe. So let's say I want to go on my, let's say I want to go on Evernote, create a new note. Let's go with text note. Don't know if it works on this. Yep, it does. So if I want to say hello, I can just swipe instead of actually taking my finger off, and as you can see, it types. There we go. It's very handy. It takes a bit of getting used to. I'm not going to lie, it does take a bit of getting used to, but it can be very handy once you're used to it. I don't use it just because I'm not used to it, but it can save quite a bit of time. Yeah, this is particular to some keyboards, so it might not come with the stock keyboard, but it will definitely come with some keyboards. I think I've actually got the swipe keyboard, so I got Swift key, sorry. So yeah, that's one of the keyboards that it definitely works with. Next up is taking a screenshot. Now I'm pretty sure I covered this in my last video, but basically anywhere on the phone, for mine, you can take a screenshot. For mine, you hold the home button and the lock button and let go, and it takes a screenshot. On others it may be different, so there may be different ways to take a screenshot, but basically it now enables you to, screenshot and take a picture of what's on the phone at the moment. It can be really handy sometimes, especially if you're using an app called Snapchat, in which photo messages delete themselves within, I think it's 10 seconds or something like that. So yeah, it can be very handy. Next up is number 4, which is inverting colors. This is part of an accessibility thing that the phone has. So if you go into settings, just hold it up. If you go into settings, go down to accessibility, then I think it's with vision, and you can switch on negative colors. Now this can, people's opinion varies. So as you can see, everything's reversed. Actually, I quite like that wallpaper, it's pretty cool. The app icons not so much, but again it is pretty cool. All depends really. I think it's cool, other people might not. It's very simple. It helps, I think, with colour blindness or something similar. I'm not 100% sure, but after a while it can get a little annoying, so I haven't actually had it enabled for a long time, but it does make the phone look a little bit different if you like that sort of thing. Next up is voice search. Now my phone actually has two types of voice search. It has Google, and it usually has S-Voice. See if I can open S-Voice. But this is like Siri for the iPhone or Cortana for Windows Phone. It's the equivalent of those. Just wait for Google to open. If it will. Don't know if it will. Okay, I think that. Here we go. I'll skip the setup. Search hello. So I just get like that. There we go, and it says search hello. Searches it on the web and everything. So it's basically voice control. I think S. Yeah, here we go. Samsung has its own thing. Is it 2 snaps? There we go. Hello. Don't know if that will work with hello.
Good to see you.
There you go. You can have a conversation with it. You can tell it to do all sorts of stuff. Don't know whether you can get it to open apps. Open email. Let's see if it can. I don't tend to use this that much. Never liked Siri for the iPhone. Haven't actually had a Windows Phone to test Cortana on, but this is pretty nifty. Don't use it that often though. So I'll just see. And there we go. We can open apps with it as well. So it's all round handy. If for some reason you can't touch the screen, or if you don't like doing it and you prefer voice search, that is a much easier alternative. So it is pretty fun as well. Another thing I want to talk about is another setting. It is called Smart Stay. Now I can't really demonstrate this, but if you go into, I'm not sure, is it accessibility? I think it's display. No, sorry guys, I'm literally going hit and miss here trying to find it. I'll just go to that and it should be there. Smart Stay. So basically, as long as someone's looking at it, the screen won't physically turn off. Can be very handy. So I can't really demonstrate it, but just take my word for it, guys. So now that it's off, it will turn off. But if Smart Stays on and you're looking at it, the phone won't turn off no matter how long your screen timeout is. Next one is you can actually display information on your lock screen. So if you go to the lock screen, I'm not sure if this is for all phones or just my one, but you can actually choose to have, as well as additional web information, owner information. So you can put your date of birth there, you can put your email, your phone, home phone number in case your mobile gets lost or something like that if you guys still have home phones. But I'm not actually going to put anything, but it will basically come up underneath the time. So yeah, it can be handy if you've got like a little memo or something, or if you want to put some information there in case the phone gets lost. Next up is the unlocked hidden animation. I showed this on the last one, but I'll show it again because I always think it's pretty cool. I haven't actually done it for this so far. Is it about to? Yeah, you go to About Device, click on Android version, and it will take you to a hidden animation. There we go. Oh, and it's a lollipop Flappy Bird. So yeah, there's always something new with different firmwares. I'm really bad at this game, guys, but maybe you guys are better. So yeah, you can most Android phones have these hidden animations, so they are pretty fun to mess around with, and they can keep you busy. So yeah. Next up is quite specific to the S5, but you can download other apps and stuff that enable you to do this. But with the S5, if you go into S Health, you can actually measure the heart rate. Why is that being so temperamental? So go to S Health, you can measure the heart rate. It's not 100%, it does sometimes mess up, but as you can see, the scanner's at the back just there, by the way, lights up. So, oh, battery low. No, it's going to be temperamental, but as you can see in the past, I have actually done it and it hasn't been temperamental, and I've been able to upload my heart rate to it. It is very handy for sport and just for messing around with friends. No, that's not going to do it. I'll try and show you guys in a later video, but it can be, well, you can treat it sensibly, you can treat it as a game. It is pretty nifty, and the way it does it is actually pretty cool. It uses the sensor at the back there, just underneath the camera. Again, I think you can download apps for non-S5 devices, so that's pretty cool. Number 10 is basically you can clean up your home screen. So as you can see there, this launcher, it's pretty out there. It's got a lot going on. It's got the time, it's got apps there, and it's got apps there. I like a lot of stuff on my home screen. You can choose, I don't know why that come up. You can choose home screens that are a lot less cluttered. So if I wanted Holler Launcher, you can go on that, and it's a lot less cluttered, so you can get rid of those, and don't care about that. So not uninstall, but you can move them and basically clean up your home screen a bit, and it's your choice. But so yeah, it's basically up to you, the home screen customization. You can choose to have a lot of apps, few apps, a lot of shortcuts, a lot of widgets. It is an easy way to clean up and format your home screen how you like it. So yeah, that is my top 10 list. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.